Okay, so we'll keep going with PT's book. Travel. Interesting concept. Qualifications are asked, required for every activity on this planet except for travel. Anyone who has enough money can travel. Travel, they say, is meant for experiencing. But what are they really knowing to experience? What are they really going to experience? With their limited perception consciousness, it will all be as futile as their travel insurance. Most muggle journeys end up in headache, stomach ache, and confusion. Most of the time is spent waiting, getting bored, the same mundane activities, which they always indulge in their homes, are repeated upon reaching the destination. They come back home with some tasteless pictures with forced smiles. Muggles visit places only to spoil them with their depression and stupidity. Their muddled low vibrations are not welcome in any nature spot. That's why the term touristy place means stay away from it. Travel is seen as an activity which doesn't require skill, knowledge, or wisdom. Lonely Planet guidelines will do just fine. The West started this whole travel bug, and now the whole world is on it. The Western muggles, through their own brand of mind programming, are never aware of their shortcomings. They think that they are fit enough to derive enjoyment in any place, situation, circumstance, and they try real hard, only to find the tongues of boredom enveloping them even tighter. They only get more suicidal after realizing that even the best nature spots on this planet cannot overcome the endless internal turmoil. They reach places expecting to be served through waving plastic cards, as they get as all they get is forced fake plastic service, where everyone is doing everything including cooking without art. This service doesn't satisfy and leaves an horrible taste in the mouth. Real service only springs from the humanity one feels towards something higher than itself. Money was the tool designed by the low fallen ones to get service. They have gotten the service. But real happiness and enjoyment includes them completely. All they are left with is hollow pretension. Hollow pretension. Fancy dress. Next. Role playing is one of the favorite pastimes of the beings of this planet, and the only preparation they seem to need for the act is costumes. The whole scene resembles one big purposeless fancy dress party. To play a serious, responsible, respectable role, they put on a suit and a tie, and surprisingly the rest fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Despite continuous revelation about corrupt politicians, the fact that even mafia bosses don expensive designer suits doesn't dent their perception one bit. One bit. The majority of Earth population is open to manipulation through dressing. If you put on... I don't know what's going on. Tu veux dire bonjour? Sauf que toi, t'es pas mal... des fois, tu baves un petit peu. Elle est pas mal belle, là. Mais c'est ça. That's it. Through dressing. If you put on a black robe, you are a judge. If you put on a robe of any other color, white, saffron, yellow, maroon, you are a holy man. If you put on some frills and fancy clothes, you are a rock star. There is specific clothing for geeks, writers, waiters, every box act. There is a casual wear, formal wear, day wear, night wear, party wear. Funny because most cannot carry anywhere. They have no style, no matter and what they wear. Majority of people tend to judge others from their clothes. The being that is inside those clothes is of no concern. In fact, it is best to overlook. The prospect of really looking at someone for what they really are beneath the garb is really scary. Scary because of the hideousness and monstrousness involved. No beauty to be found when naked in body, mind, and soul. Fabric. It is clear that all signs of sense have disappeared from the majority of people of this planet. Take their clothing, for example. They have no problem donning all kinds of synthetic, unbreathable fabrics, which, besides giving the obvious sensation of itchiness, create all kinds of skin disorder. Not many can be seen in soft natural cotton. Even the cotton they wear has been put through numerous poisonous processes and dyes. Dyes are now definitely dyes, as most of them are made up of poisonous chemicals, poisonous to all biological functionings, including that of the body and the environment. Poisonous fabrics for a society with a poisonous fabric, roof of the poison being an anti-divine stance. When one veers away from divine, first thing lost is sense. The results are clear for all to see.